Hello everyone, and welcome to our video today discussing process server scams. This scam involves a phone call from a fake process server and a non-existent court case against you. All our info for today's video comes from the BBB, that's the Better Business Bureau, and the link to learn more is available at the bottom of the video's description. This project was supported in whole or in part by Federal Institute of Museum and Library Services funds granted through the State Library of Ohio. The opinions expressed herein do not necessarily reflect the position or policy of IMLS or the State Library of Ohio, and no official endorsement by either agency should be inferred. So let's dive in and learn about how these process server scams work. First of all, what is a process server? To be honest, I didn't know what a process server was when I first heard about this scam. I had to look it up. So according to Oxford Languages, a process server is a person, especially a sheriff or deputy, who serves warrants, subpoenas, or some other form of legal document. Google's AI overview continues the explanation with, these documents officially notify individuals of their involvement in a lawsuit and outline the legal proceedings they must participate in. So now that we're clear on what a process server is, let's move forward with learning about the scam that involves them, or pretends to. So how does this scam work? According to the BBB, it begins with a phone call or several phone calls from an unknown or blocked number. If you answer the call, the person on the other end claims to be a process server. They may say there's a lien on your home or that someone is taking you to court, perhaps over unpaid medical bills or some other matter. The caller may also claim that you or a family member are a person of interest in an important matter that requires immediate attention. Vague and inflammatory language designed to make you panic and turn off the logical part of your brain. They may further claim that the law prohibits the caller from sharing any additional information, or the scammer may be secretive, stating that they can't reveal details until your papers are officially served. All of this is designed to scare you and make you compliant. The second step, next they'll ask you to confirm some sensitive personal information about yourself, including perhaps your date of birth, address, or social security number. If you hesitate or question them about needing this info, they stress the fact that this is an urgent court matter. According to reports that the BBB has received, the scammer may even get angry if you ask too many questions and will sometimes threaten more legal action against you. The caller may also try to scare you further by asking if you will be at home or at work within the next hour, since they will be arriving soon to serve you papers, get your signature on legal documents, and demand to see your forms of identification. Of course, the people behind this scam don't have any legal papers to deliver. They simply want you to divulge your personal information so they can use it to commit identity theft. According to the BBB, reports are flooding in about these process server phishing scams, so be on the lookout. One report to the BBB relayed the story of her mom. Apparently, a fake process server called her mom, and her mom called them back. They used the victim/daughter's maiden name, which she hasn't used in over 20 years, about a county matter from a county that's not local to her, saying they had papers to serve and they wanted to validate her information. Luckily, this woman's mother hung up, but she was scared by it. Other reports include the process server wanting to verify a social security number, and when the victim refused, the caller threatened to have the victim arrested. He further called the victim's son and a best friend and threatened them too with arrest. So how do you avoid process server scams and phishing scams in general? Tip number 1, be wary of scare tactics and unsolicited phone calls. Scammers threaten people with legal actions or hefty fines and scare them into giving up their personal info and money. They know that fear often causes people to act without thinking. Bear in mind that the representative of a reputable business or legal office will remain polite and civil, even in a serious situation. They are not going to pressure you to act immediately or else. Tip number 2, search your local court website. The BBB recommends that if you believe there's a chance someone has filed a lawsuit against you, check your local court's website. Search your name to see if any lawsuit has been filed. If nothing comes up, you're in the clear. Tip number 3, the scammer may already have some of your personal information when they call you. Don't hand over any more information to them. Scammers are able to find info out about potential victims from perhaps a previous phishing scam, from a data breach, or even some other source. Sometimes a scammer's info may be out of date, like in the example of the woman's maiden name from earlier, or they may use a previous address or workplace. Even if the info is outdated, they're going to try and get more information from you. They may offer your date of birth and then ask you to confirm your social security number, or the other way around. They pretend to be in a position of authority and use stolen info off the internet to lull potential victims into trusting in an authority and handing over even more personal info. Also, be very careful when responding to questions that require a simple yes or no answer. Scammers are able to record that tiny clip of your voice and then use AI to copy it and make you say all sorts of untrue things in an attempt to scam your family members or friends in the future. And tip number 4, don't give out personal information about family members either. The BBB Scam Tracker reports also share that these scammers are calling people to inquire about their family members. If someone asks you to validate information about another individual, hang up the phone. And be sure to notify the family member about the call you received. That way they can take action to protect their personal and financial info if it's at risk or if it's been stolen. Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching.